Let me show you how you can run a 15 minutes makeup without being late for work. Hi guys, it's Goretti01. Welcome back to my channel. So this makeup just boils down to what you can apply and what you can't. I first of all started with my moisturizer, okay, and I made sure I blended it in and allowed it to seep in very well. Because, well, when you're going to work, you have to actually carry your makeup for a very long time. So I prefer having less on my face than more. So I went ahead to use my hair wax to comb up and place in my brows, okay, and then I use my primer, my matte primer, to hold the brows down. Make sure that area is very dry. Okay, nobody likes an oily glossy brows that will be transferred, so let's just get it all done nice and clean and dry. So now I'm doing my eyebrows. You can see that I did not do any any geometry on it. I have a full video of these eyebrows, okay, you can see down below. And these eyebrows actually is one of the simplest you can do. It's like if you're an amateur, please consider learning this style. Okay, now you can see that I'm trying to fill in my brows. This eye pencil is actually very dark, okay, but I'm trying my best to make it not to be too dark. So when you finish filling in your brows, you use your spoolie, move it into the front part of your brows a little bit, okay, so that the front parts will look quite natural more than the other parts. Alright, so while you're doing this, you'll be getting your concealer ready. I'm going to be using a concealer that is the same shade as my skin tone, okay, and that is a concealer from Classic. It's a tone chocolate, okay, is it even a little bit dark safe, but then that's what I'm going to be using. Now it's going to be a natural makeup. I want to look absolutely like myself, so nothing too much, nothing too less. So I have already used my concealer to clean off the little excesses that is remaining from there. This step now that I'm doing is totally avoidable because, as you can see, my arcs were all coming out fine and I didn't even need to clean anything in the first place. So I went ahead to apply my makeup primer. Well, this is very important. If you intend your makeup to last throughout the day, you have to have primer. And the same thing, you can also go in with a spray primer. In some occasions, I prefer using a spray primer. It gives me a more natural look than even this one. So I went ahead with my primer, went ahead with my foundation, and this foundation, a little goes a long way. So check if your foundation is full coverage or medium coverage. If it's a full coverage, you just need a little and everywhere is set, okay? You don't need plenty because you pack it on your face and you just feel very heavy and uncomfortable throughout the day. So I am going to be applying this full coverage and that's it. I'm going to be using this powder from Classic today. This powder is one of my favorites. I use it for a lot of my clients. I don't really use it for myself for a long time. Today is my first time. I've used it for myself and man, I am addicted. I'm hooked. They did a very good job in the Classic. Always had a very good, hand in the powders. So I went ahead to use this powder to powder my face. As you can see, I'm trying to get it to sink in a very circular motion all the way. While you're doing that, I intended to highlight my eyebrows with a dry powder, okay? You can skip this step if you don't want it. So I went ahead and highlighted my eyebrows with my lip. Well, this lip one, you can also skip it. You can just go in with your lip gloss. So while you're at it, be sure to use a waterproof mascara, okay? It also helps to hold it down throughout for a long time throughout the day. Okay, and if you want, you can go in with a volumizing mascara. It makes your eye look fuller, especially when you have small eyes, people like us. Okay, so we go on to do this right now, and then I had to set my eyelid. Okay, it usually gets, especially when it comes in contact with foundation, it usually gets smudged. So make sure, this is very important step, you don't skip it. Make sure you add and you spray your face. Now if you're going with eyeliner, this lining is a very thin one. Okay, you can barely notice it. If you've watched it now, please do try and subscribe to our channel. It helps recommend our videos. And I had to use my VO5 to put my baby hairs in check. Now VO5 works for natural hair, it works for relaxed hair, so depending on the one you have. So this is the final look. I hope you enjoyed this video. I did, and this is kind of the shortest video I've ever made. And it was interesting making it, and the result came out more than expected. Thank you for watching. See you next time. Make sure you subscribe. Bye.